this next section is kind of really funny because it's very like lifestyle YouTuber, and I don't know, it's funny to me, but it has a segue, I swear, which I'll get to right after I finish blending my concealer with my fingers because a bitch does not know how to do makeup properly. Yeah, anyways, I don't even know like what anyways, we're gonna talk about Merit Beauty, who kindly sent me 2 products to try out. The first being this blush in the color Beverly Hills, which is so fun, and I've actually never used a cream blush before, so enjoy me struggling being like, am I doing this right? I genuinely had no idea, but I just applied it and I really loved it because it was just so creamy and made my cheeks like really soft, and the color was literally perfect for my skin. It was subtle enough to be cute, but aggressive enough to be like, look how freaking adorable I am. And then I did blend it out with a brush, which I think is how you do it. I don't know, but that's how I did it. Quick intermission while I finish the rest of my makeup. I do get a lot of random ass emails from companies offering to send me things, and I truly only accept those from things that I believe are genuinely good products, and Merit truly checks those boxes. Even my mom was impressed, and it takes a lot to impress her. But back to the air quotations ad, they also offer free shipping on all orders over $40.
I don't get why my makeup absolutely popped off. I'm not even going anywhere today.
And then I also wanted to discuss their signature lipstick, and I got it in the color Baby. And let me tell you, I am not a lipstick girly, but this converted me to be a lipstick girly. It was subtle enough that I never realized I was wearing it, but also dark enough to where I knew I was wearing it, and my makeup absolutely popped off. Thank you once again to Merit Beauty for sending me this makeup, and if you want to check out the rest of their products, the link is in the description, and all first orders come with this adorable little bag.
Are they Khaleesi approved?
Yeah.
I feel like this is slightly tilted. Hello, I'm Cass, and welcome back to a new weekly vlog. This week, just inhale my bangs. This week, my plans mostly consist of shop prep, and I want to get a little bit of reading done. I have no idea what book I'm going to pick up, but I want to read because I feel like I haven't like sat down and just read a book and absolutely loved it since Fourth Wing, and I'm just in such a book hangover. But I have a bunch of shop things, which is what I've been working on this morning, as if it's not literally 4:13 in the PM. Plans. Patreon orders, get those shipped out. What is my arm doing? That is awful. Patreon orders, get those shipped out, except for I already packed them and I already designed the bookmark, and I kind of popped off, not gonna lie. I actually really like the bookmark I designed, and I'm debating whenever I start selling my bigger map prints of Fourth Wing that I'll include like a free bookmark within the first like 50-ish orders. I think that would be kind of like really fun. I also need to print my sticker sheets. I have season 2 of Weapons and Words, which is a book club that Katie and I run. Our season 2. I always like calling it season 2 because it sounds way more professional. But we have our 2nd year anniversary basically coming up, and I wanted to design the new sticker sheet, which is done, but I need to like actually print it. I also need to print sticker stock for some sticker sheets that I have in my shop. I don't know how much longer that I'm going to be selling sticker sheets, so if you want any, honestly, like I would snatch those up now because my sanity is in question with dealing with my Cricut, so I don't know how much longer that I will be selling sticker sheets. I've already actually outsourced some stickers that should be coming later within the month. It is only July 2nd, and I'm really hoping that they actually get here earlier than anticipated, like the early estimated arrival and not the late estimated arrival. So about mid-July, I have 4 die cut stickers that I outsourced, and I'm really excited because it's the first time I've ever outsourced stickers. And I have my matte prints coming in also mid-July. All of my matte prints, my small sizes of Fourth Wing and my big size of Fourth Wing. So that is also very exciting. And I need to take new product photos. I need to figure out how I want to take the new product photos. I need to figure out what shipping supplies. I got a lot to do, and we'll see if I actually get it done. But I've been kind of on a productive streak this morning, especially carrying off of last night when I like designed the Patreon bookmark and actually like packaged everything today. I got my car fixed Again, it's been duct taped and that craft project is now over and done, so that's good. But I need to clean my room because that's an absolute disaster. But also, I just need to shout out my makeup today because I'm not going anywhere, but man, my makeup looks so good today and I'm so sad that I'm not going anywhere to like show it off. But like the eyeliner, kind of eating. I really like the blush. Like it's like creamy, but like not super creamy on your face. Like it's soft. It makes my cheeks really soft, which I really like. And then obviously the lipstick I'm literally obsessed with. I was a little scared because I am not a lipstick girly. Like you will barely see me wearing lipstick ever. I wore some for like my interview when I went to Florida and I was like, hate this, but like I carried it around as if I was going to reapply it and then never did. But this lipstick, oh my gosh. The color, big old slay. I love it so much. It's like basically my lip color, but like slightly darker and it's matte and it doesn't feel cakey. Oh, I need to print stickers. Actually, it's not even like the first thing that I need to do. Like the whole reason I did my makeup was actually not just for y'all. Well, yes for y'all, but not for this vlog. I need to film my mid-year freakout tag and I need to take a thumbnail for it and I need to edit the entire video and I need to film. So I'm gonna do that. Let's go film a freaking freakout tag, yeah? This really exposes how messy my bed is. So like ignore that, or like my room is in general. So ignore that, but also like look how authentic I'm being. Corner. I am just always here and I wish it was cuter, but my little figurines bring me some joy, so like that's good. Have a thumbnail photo, look, it's me. Filming it was good. I really don't like editing sit-down videos as much as I like editing vlogs, so I'm not that excited to edit it, but I'm gonna work on the thumbnail and watch some vlogs and then get to editing because it is now 5 o'clock, so time's a ticking to get this done tonight. And then I still have stickers to make and so much to do. It's fine. Apologize that my hair is like slightly uneven, like this side's sticking up a little bit more, so I do apologize for that. I am just feeling so special in the world of the Cricut maker. So I was on hold for about an hour, which is fine, you know, that gave me an hour of continuing to troubleshoot my Cricut. And then I was on call with someone for an hour trying to figure out what the fuck is happening to my Cricut. So here's the rundown, because he was talking to me and he's like, oh, this is a really unique case. And I'm like, a unique case? I feel so special. But essentially, Cricut, let me just, I got some visual examples for you. Cricut wouldn't print a full page like this. Also, yes, these are Sharpie lines that I drew. That was one of my troubleshooting tips, but it's only like doing the corners now. It won't cut a full page like this. But if I reduce the size to about 3/4 of the page, it'll print, which meant that I had to basically take my sticker sheets and rotate them and only print one per sticker sheet, which is like such a waste. Finally made the 3 sticker sheets I need to do. Yes, you heard me right, 3 sticker sheets, and it only took me like 4 hours of troubleshooting, tech support, calibration, and then finally actually being able to print them. So my soul is literally gone. It's gone, okay? I never want to deal with that. But you know what? They're gonna do a software update. They submitted a filing and I'm like, cool. I was the reason that is getting fixed, hopefully. But we have a package here, which is really, really exciting. This is going to be let me just show you my address, even though I worked so hard to not. This is going to be my 11 by 14 matte print from my manufacturer. I got a proof before I ordered the 100 just to make sure that the print looks correct and the colors are good, even though it's black and white. I'm excited, a wee bit nervous, but mostly excited. Whoa, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's not like too floppy. It's pretty stiff with no like glare. So it's matte. And all the detail has shown up really nice. You can see the texture of, like, you can see the individual like lines that I made on like the corner pieces. And there's like a little bit of texture in the dragons as well. And every single line for the sea and the mountains showed up, which is stunning. So I will be approving these. Wow, that is so fun. Oh, that just makes me want to order more big prints, but like I have to redraw them, so I need to get on that as well, which I keep saying, but you know how it is. That's exciting. I mean, this copy is definitely like damaged because it wasn't exactly like shipped in like a rigid mailer, but I found some rigid mailers on Amazon. So now that I have this for scale reference, I can actually test to make sure like it fits in the plastic sleeves and fits in the hard mailer. This is so exciting. I have no idea what I'm doing for the rest of the night, but I just wanted to update you on my Cricut situation because my sanity is hanging on by a thread, and my whole like matte print situation as well. There's so many cute options. I've got to pick one for the cover page.
This was probably one of my favorite sticker design processes because it just was an idea that I've had before and I've drawn before, just not sakura flowers. But my art, believe it or not, has been improving because, believe it or not, once again, if you do art consistently, you can improve. And that's such a concept that I just never grasped before. Obviously, I knew that, but drawing was always very intimidating for me because when you see all these really talented artists on Instagram and on YouTube, sometimes you feel like your art can never measure up to everyone else's, and that can actually kill passion and kill creativity. And just drawing something that was fun for me to draw truly was what I needed. And I love medieval shit. Like, I love drawing weapons and dragons and everything medieval/Middle Ages and making it cute. I love that aesthetic, and I realized that I just need to draw more of just what I want to draw. Like, people will like it if they like it, and even if they don't, if I'm having fun, that's really what matters, because I'm still improving, even though I might not draw things that are quote unquote popular or whatever. I don't know. Little art voiceover moment here. Didn't really have a plan of what I was gonna say, just kind of free-flowing podcast style for this little creation. But I don't know, I had a lot of fun drawing this sword, and it will be available in my shop so soon, so very soon. I'm very, very excited for the shop update. In fact, when you're seeing this video, my shop update will be live. Wait a minute, yeah. Oh my goodness. So check out the link in my description if you want to buy something, anything. If you want, you don't have to, but I've been talking about my shop update this entire video. Snatch up a map, snatch up a sword sticker, snatch up any of the other stickers. I don't know, but that's so exciting. Like, how did I not realize that that's literally so soon? We'll pretend like I'm prepared, even though I'm definitely not, but that's besides the point. Also, I drew some freebies kind of inspired from this. Look, there's little strawberries and blueberries. They're gonna come free with every order. So fun.
Hello, today is Wednesday, the 14th? The 5th. I don't know where I got the 14th from. I had a bunch of like little errands that I had to run / appointments that I had to make it to, and they were all spaced out with just enough time that I just like too long to just sit in my car, but also like too short to do anything like productive, like sit at a coffee shop and work. In between picking up a Rollo printer, which is really exciting, basically like a label printer. I would show it off, but it's like tied in a plastic bag, and I just like don't want to deal with like reaching for it. In between that, and then I had to wait for my chiropractor appointment, I ended up going to Half Price. And every time I go to Half Price lately, I picked up like 1, maybe 2 books, because there just hasn't been any good finds. And I've gotten to the point where I'm not just trying to like buy books to eventually read, for the most part, unless they're like definitely on my TBR, or like I want to add to my collection. Like, I have other books in the series, but not like more, if that makes sense. So I actually bought 6 books, which was a complete accident, okay? I went in thinking I was gonna buy 0, and I came out with 6 books. But one of them, Mistborn: The Secret History by Brandon Sanderson. This book is a little bit beat up, I will say, but I just thought how cute, I couldn't get over how cute it was, and how when I get my actual like bookshelves back, and I have my full wall of bookcases and my little Mistborn shelf, how cute this would be like forward facing, even with it like being a little bit damaged. I just really, really like the cover, and I love like how small it is. It's so cute and petite. Plus, I do really want to read this, so it seems like a good book to get me into the Brandon Sanderson era, part 2, basically, because I've kind of fallen out of reading high fantasy right now, just because it's summer and I just want some summer cute stuff. And yeah, I picked up this, but I will probably read it before I start reading Stormlight. Then I absolutely did a double take when I saw this. This is Rune and Rising in the original covers, hardback, in like pristine condition. It is a mission of mine to collect Shadow and Bone in their original covers, but I'm not like hunting for them online or anything. But if I stumble across it in Half Price where they're in pristine condition for $10, like, it'd be silly not to. Then we have Heartstopper Volumes 2 and Volumes 3. I own Volumes 1 and Volume 4, but I just hadn't got around to actually like filling in the middle of my collection with Volumes 2 and 3. They were literally half the price, at Half Price, so it wasn't even false advertising, and they're not like marked in, and they're in really, really good condition, and the spines are like totally chill, so I'm very excited to actually have the volumes of Heartstopper that are published right now. As for the last 2, I picked up Escape from Houdini and Capturing the Devil by Carrie Maniscalco. I do own the first book, which is Stalking Jack the Ripper, and the series is on my TBR, and it was kind of just a steal. They were in really good condition and hardbacks, and I plan on reading this series this year. It is on my 2023 TBR, and now I only need the second book, which is Hunting Prince Dracula, I think is the second book. One day I'll pick it up. I don't know what day, but I went ahead and bought the book. So that's my mini little haul. But right now I'm heading to an oil change. I don't want anyone coming for me for how I say oil. Because I definitely say oil. And I probably will read some more. I brought my sketchbook as if I was gonna actually like draw my maps, which I might do. I might stop at the library after, but honestly, I am exhausted right now and just planning on vegging out once I get home, but I might just sit and read some more because I just want to relax and not be stressed and not think. As per usual, ignore my appearance and my messy background, but packages have arrived and I'm so excited. I also love how these packages always look like they've been through a freaking war zone, because why are these always like who ran these over? I would like hold it up and like show it in frame, but it's just so heavy. These are my mini fourth wing mat prints. Oh, they look so nice. Those look so nice. Are you kidding me? I'm obsessed. Also, my hands are all like black from holding the box, so I'm trying not to like touch these. Those are so nice, which means this other box must be my thank you cards. Well, I will in fact be in contact with my manufacturer, because like what the f, why are these purple? And then I have a blue one, and then I have another blue one, and then I have a half blue, half black and white, and then I have a black and white one. Clearly their printer was having some issues, and then these are also extremely different colors, but the back looks really cute. This is how it's supposed to look like. Is it refusing to focus? What the heck? Come on. There we go. But yay, that's phase one of my new shop stuff coming in. I had stickers that I had to approve today, except for the outlines were not even, and so I had to make changes, and that's gonna take a whole nother day before they get back to me. I have other stickers on the way, some art prints on the way. Yeah, exciting things. I'm glad I have thank you cards. Yep, I'm gonna go back to reading the book I was reading and eventually contact them about this. It is in fact after my shift, which was garbage in case anyone's curious, but I have a box. It's not what you might think it is. It was just shipped in this box. I bought this off Macari. I think I had mentioned that I had bought this, but it is definitely an edition of Fourth Wing, and I'm definitely very excited about it. Okay, this is like it was sealed. Like no one was getting into this, not even me, but I have scissors still on hand from when I opened my thank you cards, so. Oh cute, there's like a little envelope in here. Just be a little menace. Oh my gosh. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. Pardon that interruption, but there's a note, which is adorable. Oh, there's a freebie in here? There's 2 books? Wait, what? Ah, they threw in a freebie. Birds of California by Katie Catuño? Also, their handwriting is literally stunning. Like, I'm obsessed. Aw, okay, now to open the actual like exciting part. Velcro strip. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Okay, I reacted as if it isn't identical to the other Fourth Wing book. It is quite a bit thicker though, which I think is hilarious. Like look how thick this is, but that's not the exciting part. The exciting part is the map inside has color. Look how pretty, and then wow. Yes. Can you imagine this on my shelf when I get my bookshelves back? Wow. So there's the cover with the dragon eye, spine, and the back. I love that my collection of fancy books is not exactly like special editions of books. It's almost like editions of books in foreign languages that I don't speak. Because my Ranger's Apprentice collection has grown quite a bit of foreign copies, and now we're on to this. So is this where I'm at in my life now? I'm not complaining. at these because I don't need 200 large envelopes. Good thing I didn't open this one though. Hello, today's Monday. Sorry, I just like remembered that tomorrow I'm getting my tattoos and I'm so excited about it, like an ungodly amount. Like I'm so excited. It's been over a year since I've gotten my last tattoos and I'm getting 3 tomorrow. I'm so excited to show y'all and just to get them in general. It's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be a little painful, but I'm getting it on my arm and my arm's kind of fleshy. So I remember when I got my hourglass, that one didn't really hurt that much, but that's also like more fleshy than like your shoulder. This one really didn't hurt at all. So maybe it won't be bad. I'm just kind of nervous because it's just been so long. So I'm like, am I gonna be a little wuss? I have been at the Full Cup for the past, I was only there for about 2 hours, but I did a lot of drawing. I didn't really record that much because when I'm sketching my maps in pencil, it's really, really hard to see the lines. Like it doesn't really show up on camera very well because I sketch pretty lightly. I might record like a little bit in the library, but I'm kind of at the point where I think I'm ready to actually outline like already. But the problem is I can't today because my hands are still shaky from kickboxing this morning. Like, I don't know if you can see, but it has a slight quiver to it that it doesn't usually have, but my hands have not stopped shaking since kickboxing this morning, and I think it's just because I haven't done it in 3 weeks, and then I went back into it, and I swear I said that last time too, and that's exactly what happened. I took 3 weeks off, and then I sprained my ankle, and then I had to take another 3 weeks off, and yeah, it was fine. I like had my ankle like in a brace, and I had it like tied super tight for like my ankle wouldn't move, and I took it pretty easy, and it doesn't really hurt. It's like a little sore, which is kind of expected because it is still definitely sprained. Topics are really like just all over the place. I was talking about my shaky hands, ended up on kickboxing, but that was all relevant. Oh yeah, I'm not recording, but I might record a little bit, but I don't know how much is left for me to sketch. And like I said, I don't really want to start outlining with my shaky little hands today. I'm actually driving about a half hour because I brought my friend Lexi some coffee and I want to surprise my friend Addie with some boba because they're my besties and they deserve it and I miss her. So I just want to like hang out a little bit, like not that long. She's obviously working. I can't like take up all of her time, but like just to say hello and like surprise her with a little boba because I just feeling nice today. I don't know. And I'm already in town and it's not like that bad of a drive. So whatever. In terms of like books I've read between the time I've started this vlog and now, I literally just reread Well Matched and Well Traveled, books 3 and 4 of the Renaissance romance series. It had to happen, okay? I needed a comfort read and they were just there. So I was like, what if I read them? And I did. I read both of them each in one day again. It was great. I I love that series so much. It's such a comfort read now, and it got me out of my reading slump. I read Aragon for a little bit the other day. Still not vibing with it because I've started comparing it to The Name of the Wind, and then I've also heard it compared a lot to The Lord of the Rings. And I haven't read The Lord of the Rings, but I have seen like the movies and such. And I can see where Christopher Paolini like drew inspiration, but there was like one thing in particular with how the magic works. I'm like, I haven't seen that in any other books other than The Name of the Wind, and I'm pretty sure that book came out first. So, very interesting. Who is texting me? My coworker was talking about writing like a short story, and he was texting me about characters. He's like, I just needed an expert opinion. And I'm like, I just read for fun, bro. You're not getting much expert advice from me, but you know what? I'll tell you. I'll tell you what I know, which isn't much. I don't like boba, but like the aesthetic, stunning. I'ma get down. Today is Thursday. It is also the last day of the vlog, but some exciting things came in the mail yesterday. They're my stickers, and I'm so excited. They all turned out so pretty. Okay, let's kind of go through them one by one here. I'm gonna try not to destroy the packages for I can actually like keep them in their storage for a little bit until I figure out what I'm gonna do for storage. Ah, it's so cute. So here's one. And then along with this one, I got a holographic version. Oh my gosh, they also made the strawberry holographic. Wait, that's so cute. And then, they're so cute. And last but not least, little pom-pom Purin. Eee. I love them all so much. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to have these into my shop. It's so exciting to like see your product in hand that like you made, but someone else did all the work to manufacture it for you. Because stickers and I don't get along, okay? Me and my Cricut, we are not in fact homies, okay? Anyways, that is the end of this vlog. I will actually be starting a new one later today because I'm actually drawing a Court of Thorns and Roses map, and I'm super duper excited about that. You kind of saw the little preview of the sketches, but I'm actually going to start outlining, and that will be next vlog probably. But thank you so much for watching this vlog. I really hope you enjoyed. Maybe you got inspiration for art or for your business, or I mean, I did talk about books a little bit, so maybe reading inspiration a little bit. I don't know if I mentioned or not, but I did in fact read Tress of the Emerald Sea a couple days ago, and that absolutely cured my reading slump. I don't know if that like cured my reading slump completely, but I was unable to put that book down. Literally read it like all day. It was so lovely, and I 5-starred it. It was so fun. And Tress as a main character, what an icon. What an icon. I love it. I didn't realize how much I loved books that take place on a boat in the ocean. And Brandon Sanderson's universes, plural, of course, just absolutely phenomenal. Thank you all once again for watching. Thank you to my lovely Patreons over on Chaos X Cast. It's our little book club where we have monthly buddy reads, little reading sprints, some behind the scenes bonus content, and it's a really fun time over there. So thank you all so much for supporting, and thank y'all once again for watching again. Wow, that's a lot of thanks. Okay, that's how thankful I am for y'all. Okay, I'm gonna go. Toodles!